Every culture has its secrets, those whispered tales that circulate in the dark corners of society. Unsettling, strange, and full of terror. But what if those secrets weren't just stories? What if they were true? Tonight, we ventured deep into one of Japan's most terrifying legends, a story that has haunted the streets for decades. A story about a woman whose beauty hides a monstrous truth. The Slit-Mouthed Woman, or Kuchisake-Onna. This legend is as old as time itself, and yet it never fades. Some say it began long ago, in feudal Japan, where a samurai, consumed by jealousy, disfigured his wife after suspecting her of infidelity. He slit her mouth from ear to ear, leaving her to bleed and suffer. Others tell a darker tale of a twisted doctor who, in his obsession with perfection, used his patients as unwilling experiments, carving his own grotesque masterpiece into her face. But one thing is certain: the tragedy of Kuchisake-Onna birthed a monstrous, unrelenting spirit. The spirit of Kuchisake-Onna walks the streets in search of those who dare look upon her. Her face, hidden behind a mask or cloth, a shield against the world. She approaches unsuspecting victims, often young children, teenagers, or those walking home late at night. And she asks a single, soul-shattering question. Am I beautiful? It's a simple question, yet one that holds deadly consequences. You see, if you answer no, she will kill you instantly, slashing her knife across your throat. If you answer yes, she will remove her mask, revealing the hideous truth. Her mouth, torn open, a jagged wound that stretches from ear to ear. She will then ask the same question again, and if you hesitate or answer anything less than perfect, you'll become her next victim. Some say the key to survival is to confuse her. Answer her question with a neutral response like, "You're average," or "I don't know." Or others suggest distracting her with a gift, like candy, hoping the momentary diversion will give you the time to run. But does this really work? Or is it simply folklore passed down to ease the minds of those terrified by the thought of meeting her face to face? In 1979, reports of Kuchisake-Onna surfaced across Japan. People claimed to have seen a woman, masked, wandering the streets at night, asking the deadly question. Witnesses reported her attacking those who hesitated, leaving only bloodied victims in her wake. But the authorities never managed to catch her. And soon, like many legends, the story faded, or so it seemed. In 2004, security footage emerged from a dark alley in Nagasaki, Japan. It showed a woman in a red coat standing motionless beneath a flickering streetlight, her back turned to the camera. A pedestrian walked by, unaware of her presence. Then, in the blink of an eye, she vanished into thin air. The footage, inexplicable and disturbing, reignited the fears of Kuchisake-Onna. Was she a ghost? A phantom? Or something even darker? Fast forward to 2022. A young man, walking home from work in the late hours of the night, encountered a woman standing by the side of the road. She was dressed in a dark coat, a mask covering her face. She stepped forward, and in a voice barely above a whisper, she asked him the dreaded question, "Am I beautiful?" Terrified, he barely managed to mumble, "Yes." With a smile, the woman slowly removed her mask. What he saw made his blood run cold. Her mouth was cut open grotesquely, stretched beyond human limits, dripping with dark blood. Before he could scream, she lunged at him. He blacked out. The young man woke hours later, covered in cuts, his cheeks bearing deep, bloodied slashes. He was found in a daze on the side of the road, but Kuchisake-Onna was nowhere to be found. No one knew who the woman was, and once again, the authorities were left with nothing but questions. As chilling as these accounts are, there's still much we don't understand about the legend of Kuchisake-Onna. Could it be that this horrific entity is real, lurking in the shadows, searching for her next victim? Or are these stories nothing more than folklore, amplified by fear and urban myths? Some say her spirit was never at rest, forever condemned to roam the earth, seeking revenge for the injustice she suffered. Some even believe that Kuchisake-Onna's existence is linked to a far older, darker force, a spirit of vengeance tied to the land itself. Others claim that seeing her is a curse in itself, that her appearance signals impending disaster for those who cross her path. We may never truly know the answer, but one thing is for certain. The legend of Kuchisake-Onna is not one to be taken lightly. Whether she's a ghost, a demon, or a living nightmare, the fear she invokes is very real. And she's waiting for the next unwitting victim to cross her path. So what do you think? Have you ever come face to face with something beyond explanation? Something that made you question the line between myth and reality? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, the truth always lies beneath the surface.